15 victories, 5 losses, and 9 draws. They really changed their fate once they got into U.S. Open Cup and made a little bit of noise there.
That football has progressed. It's always a one-man striking partner. It's always that number 9 that stays high. But now you have Kizza and Dequa playing together. Watch out.
That's going to be an immediate yellow card. Certainly earned there in minute number 9. Keeping his footing, looking for Rivas on the cross. The very last moment that was broken up. So at least the activity and the creativity is trying to pick up. And Bolu Akinyoti, oh, he's going to pick up a yellow card here in the 17th minute. You can pick up some of the coaching tactics here by both leaders. And 2 nice move around Segbers, played through. Paco Craig got a piece of it. Loose change in Dejas with his first big stop of the night.
Draws 2 players in just so easy, the way that he breaks this line. And it's much like the season for Miami FC, the inability to clear this ball. You need to be a bit better if you're Paco Craig, just to put this into row Z and get rid of any sort of danger. You don't do it well enough. Unfortunate enough for Adrian Zinretsu. He's been so active, he's been so good. And he's a massive part of what Bob Lilly likes to do on both sides of the ball.
That is a major difference, at least between these 2 teams. So far, Velo goes down.
Challenge.
Players getting together, and that's going to be a yellow. 2 shots for Pittsburgh early on. Nothing for Miami FC yet. Cabral pulls the trigger away with a good stop, pushes that one to the side. Nice little hook to that from Cabral.
Interior of the wall and have it bent away from Jamali Waite. Makes that save look a lot easier than it is. The way that it just hits off that turf.
And Paco Craig colliding. Dequa down on the deck right now. Paco goes back to see if he's okay. And this first half mercifully comes to a close. Robbie Mertz also coming in. Robbie, a native from Pittsburgh. 26-year-old. Transferred over to Pittsburgh back in 2022 from Atlanta. Paco Craig extremely late on this. Obregon fighting for it, trying to get around Paco Craig, takes a spill. The end result is a penalty.
It's too casual for Paco Craig, and then it's all about emergency defending. Obregon Jr., the opportunistic, the work rate, little drop of the shoulder. There is a little bit of contact from the right arm over the left shoulder. Would probably give us our best look from this angle. But I tend to agree with you, David. I think he goes down far too easy. Obregon Jr. knows exactly what he wants.
Dejas so far this season against penalties has not stopped 1 in 4 occasions. Dequa against Zendejas on the approach. Dequa lets it rip, and it goes underneath Zendejas, and he scores. Oh, he guessed right and had it. Good.
Not the best penalty that Albert Dequa will take in his career. I do think if you're Zendejas, you need to get more on this ball. You have the ability, you guess the right way, you go down, just push it wide of your post.
Bite Miami FC. And they've shot themselves in the foot. Bouncing. Obregon try to vault over Segbers, and Segbers doing a little chirping right there for good measure. Obregon sold it to earn himself a penalty, and that time right there, Mark Segbers, I think he gets his money's worth here. But no threat to put a shot on target against Jamali Waite either. Below. Akinyoti. Telfer was asking for him. Didn't get it. Stanley high rising. That would drop down by Velo, and he botched the opportunity. Cabral showing it for a minute. He gets held up, and that'll be a yellow card. A dangerous spot here for Miami FC. Did not get to a Miami FC player, and a little puzzling as that is, they play on. Bolu. Ooh, hard challenge there. That might earn himself a yellow card, and it is.
It's already on a yellow card, Bolu.
Done for the night.
Just tries to recover his mistake, and it's extremely late. On a yellow card, you need to be a bit better if you're Bolo Akinyote. There's no need just to leave your feet.
Telfer, who also came in. It's play by Mark Segbers, fighting, jostling for positioning, and that Pittsburgh wins this. It'll be their 16th win of the year. 5th on the road. Cabral trying to put a dent into it. Played through. Telfer with an open lane, and he makes no mistake about it. In the 88th minute, it took them long enough, and even though they were down a player.
A bit more, but this hold-up play from Kyle Murphy has been something that Lewis Neal has barked upon and wanting him to do a bit more, but the run also from Florian Velo. He pulls out Dos Santos here, and that opens up that gaping hole.
Trying to work an angle. This one played back, and Valone defensively getting in front of Ordonez. So Ryan Telfer, his 4th goal of the season. That's a late one. 88th minute. Gabriel Cabral with the assist. Griffin on the doorstep. It's 2-1 Pittsburgh. That's going to be the nail in the coffin right there. Perfect setup in close proximity, and Robbie Mertz buries it.
Since he's came on back into Bob Lilly's, I give credit to the work of Danny Griffin to get himself into advanced position to that byline. The lack of rotation, the lack of individual defending here from Gabriel Cabral is going to be frustrating. A player's 3 yards in front of you. You just have to have that little.
It's game time as we have reached full time. And Pittsburgh, as they have done week in and week out academic